Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a question I know a lot of you are wrestling with right now. Is now the right time to buy a home? So grab your coffee, maybe a pen and paper, let's take some notes and dive in. Spoiler alert, the answer might surprise you. All right, let's kick it off with the big question on everyone's mind. Why should I buy right now when rates are so high? Look, I get it. Higher rates don't sound like the dream scenario. But here's the twist. There are actually some huge advantages to buying in a high interest rate environment that people tend to overlook. And I'm here to break it all down.
You don't say.
Let's start with a little supply and demand magic. When rates go up, a lot of buyers hit the pause button.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
That means fewer bidding wars, less competition, and better odds that you'll actually get your offer accepted. I mean, who doesn't want less stress in the process, right? We all know what happens when rates drop. Think back a few years ago when buyers had to offer on 4 to 5 to 6 homes only to find themselves in bidding wars and often losing out to cash buyers. With less competition, you can often negotiate a better deal and even get sellers to cover closing costs or other offer incentives.
I like the sound of that.
Pro tip. If you can buy in a slower market, you can be more selective and sometimes find hidden gems at better prices. So rates feeling a little high right now? Guess what? You don't have to live with them forever. Getting the house is your big win here. Once rates drop, and spoiler alert, they likely will, you can go back and get a lower rate. Think of your high rate as a temporary phase, like bad bangs or Crocs. It's just a moment in time. So let's take this a step further. According to U.S. federal housing statistics, the U.S. available housing inventory remains at the lowest level in 40 years. New home construction has slowed, and it's predicted it will take a decade or more to catch up to the inventory needed to meet our population growth and demand. So what does that mean? It means that if you own a home, you're more than likely going to see strong appreciation growth for as long as it takes for that inventory to catch up. Is this for certain? Nothing really is, but we can only really use history and basic economics to gauge. On top of that, with the amount of pent-up demand, it won't take much of a rate cut for that demand to start flooding the market, meaning you having to compete for that house you've been waiting for. If you can afford it now, this might be the worst payment that you'll see, and you'll already be sitting in that home, ready to refinance when rates drops, instead of being ready to start competing. Nobody, except sellers, want competition. Time for some cold hard truth. When you rent, you're paying 100% interest. That's right, none of that money builds equity. You're basically investing in your landlord's mortgage, so they get the asset and you get another year's lease. Now let's talk heart, people. Beyond all the dollars and cents, there's something priceless about owning your own space, a place where you're in control. You set the vibe, make the rules, and nobody can sell the place out from under you. Home is where you build memories and roots, not just equity. A place where you can get to know your neighbors and build memories that'll last a lifetime. There's something about owning a home that adds a little extra warmth to every holiday, every weekend spent on the porch, and every summer barbecue. So there you have it, the top reasons why now might actually be the right time to buy, even with those interest rates. You get to negotiate, lock in a price, refinance when rates drop, and stop paying someone else's mortgage. Plus, you get a home that's all yours. Just remember, buying a home is a very personal decision, and it's all about finding the right balance between your lifestyle and your finances. If you're still on the fence, drop your questions in the comments. If you're ready to dive in, I'm here to help you make it happen. If you found this helpful or at least a little fun, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and hit that bell so you don't miss any future tips. Happy house hunting. I'll see you on the next video.
Goodbye.